Alright, what's up, everyone? I'm just gonna dive right back in where we left off last night.
You never know
We
how long anything's been buried underground.
just killed the first world eater and made it to the world tree or life tree, or whatever it's called.
He says you really need to go. He's
go to
happy
Goop,
to
right?
help.
So let's do that. Cannot fast travel from where I'm at. Interesting. Isn't there a thing? Guess I'm not. Excuse me. Also, I don't know if you're watching Star Fox, but thanks for the follow.
Breathe deeper.
Hey, Rock, how's it going, man? I'm doing well.
You feel like you've figured it out.
Biomutant has been amazing so far. Super cool game. Love the characters, love the graphics. The
Let's
combat's
see.
fun. I honestly can't think of a bad thing to say about it. A lot of people have complained about, I don't know, like it being boring or slow. I don't get it. Like, I don't think every game has to be action packed all the time for it to be a good game. The whole premise of like all the characters speak basically gibberish and you have a narrator to translate for you is super cool.
The dark's good for sneaking up on things.
I don't know. I just overall think it's a really cool game. Kind of stinks that it's getting a lot of negative reviews from people. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess from what I've heard, it's fairly short, which is kind of a bummer, but it does have New Game Plus.
That there's
So I'm
Subnautica Station.
excited about
Goop
that.
flounders around in there.
How do I get in here? Yeah, no, I've heard a lot of people say like, oh, it shouldn't have cost $60 too, which I don't know. I don't get that mentality either. Like, it costs what the developers think it is worth or whatever, and I don't know. People are weird.
Let's see. Gulpo ain't the easiest tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Not too many of those around these days. Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach you how to swim. Goop says you were always so righteous as a child, and he can still feel it, even at a distance. Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. It's only together we can remember the story as it was. He knows he's easy to remember. There's no one out there as cuckoo as him. He's one of a kind. Goop says our memory keeps things for us and protects them until we are ready to face them again. He understands you've returned to face Lupa Lupin. That's the destiny you've been carrying within yourself all these years. He says that the catastrophe back then didn't vanquish the good in you. It's still there, as bright as when you were a child. Now the time has come for you to remember and act. Your life is your life, not the story you're told about it. He thinks that's the right thing to do. It's only when you have forgiven that you'll find peace.
Light instantly banishes dark.
How much light do you really need?
All the light, all of it!
I mean, you could leave a little space for the dark.
All the light.
These guys are great.
Says life on the goo is wide open. You have so many choices of where to go. Some harder than others, of course. Which kind do you like? Hit the open surf then. The trouble is you can only rely on yourself, at least until you reach a new shore and make new friends. Can hardly believe the world is going to make it. Wonders what that's going to do to the goo. Thanks you for doing everything you could to de-goop the surf. Thinks the Myriad made a good match with you. You're both like sunshine on the surf. Never seen any brighter. Shine on. But hey, back to the goo. Knows yesterday is already gone. It's what you do today and tomorrow that'll move you forward. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Subnautica station as the pollution has worn down the insulation of his suit, so you must salvage enough scrap to fix up his Googlide, starting with the old wreck box outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Googlide strong enough to fight the Porky Puff.
I played a little bit of Path of Exile, like,
Out of Date told
when it
him
first
the
came out,
Undersurf was the epicenter of the
I
contamination.
never got really
This
into
was
it.
where it struck hardest.
Do you play
and
it?
inflicted the biggest change to the ecosystem.
So 2 hours ago, nice, dude. Gotta start somewhere.
Everything is at stake.
You like it so far? Yeah, the systems and stuff are really cool. I just always felt like I was super far behind everyone else, which kind of made it hard to keep interest, I guess. Yeah, I hear that. I've been really bad about not stopping when I need to go to sleep. 4 a.m. is quite late, though. Ooh. Well, thanks for stopping by for a bit. Hopefully I can catch a stream of yours in the near future. Yeah, have a good one.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. It's shockingly dark out there.
Hey, Star Fox, how's it going? Trying to get your laptop working. Nice. Hopefully that'll work out for you and you can just use that in a capture card to stream. So you can definitely, if you have a computer, it opens up so much more for streams than just using the default stuff. Mr. Razmataz didn't know I was gonna stream. Sorry. Why is my... Nice. Yeah, I think I haven't spent a lot of time on side stuff. But I've been taking my time with like the story, like not skipping ahead or anything. Oh, finally a new puzzle.
The bright time is the right time to start your day.
Oh, duh. That's boring loot. What class are you playing? The Sabo? Is that what you picked?
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's crazy. My melee attacks aren't super strong, so...
Great shot.
A lot more time to dodge with spells, yes. I like never play melee in any game that I play.
Ooh, a biohazard like that can make you real sick.
Gotcha. I always play like mages or warlocks or the like. What is that? That's awesome.
That's a keeper.
Well, I have to wear that. That's amazing. No, I think I'm getting that now. Yeah, that's one fun thing is like everything seems so unique.
Time to give that a spin. Think of the things you could build.
Yeah, the helmet's ridiculous. I don't have enough pieces to do all these.
Wonder what you could make with that. Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain and contaminate both the groundwater and open surf. The long-lasting effect this had on the evolution of wildlife was, as we know now, the only reason we came to exist. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
And the puzzles sure are challenging.
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. The plague that's ruining the land needs to be stopped. He's got the Googlide functional. You'll have a pull hook and a salvage net, but no armor, and an engine strong enough to break through the thick goo further out. There's debris floating around on the surf that might be blocking your path or needs to be towed. That means you'll need a device so you can get it out of your way. Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the Googlide, but instead of bullets, it flips quacks, squeaky distractions for the triple attentive Porky Puff, which will give you time to get yourself in position. The best way to find quacks is to talk
Sir
to
Fox,
Gulp.
did you get the mech
He
yet?
has the bearings of
Or is this the first one you
surface
did?
and knows where the quacks like to float. This means you'll have the privilege of visiting Gulp in the Sinky Dink. He'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find quacks. He only knows what's visible to the naked eye. Gulp is not much of a babbler and mostly keeps to himself and his drink.
Yeah, jet ski. Okay, interesting. It seems like it seems like the format for all the missions is the same.
Seemed like this night might never end.
You're level 10, I am 11, so we're about the same. I thought it was higher for some reason.
Welcome to the Surf Archipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy Goop.
I chose the
You're
Myriad
looking
too.
around Pockbur, a prime village. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least.
Second. Dog is destroying my slippers.
He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy.
Yeah, I don't know much
He
about the
wonders if you
clans
have
yet.
something for him to drink. Points out that he's hungry too, but always thirsty for more. Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, bad, not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor. Wonders if you could take the time to help a man slake his
I
own
didn't
thirst.
look up anything
You'd be
ahead of
doing
time
him
for
a
this
liquid
game,
solid.
except for like
You're a do-gooder, so you know you want to.
the first trailer or whatever, or the video that plays at the beginning of the game.
Find a way to
That's
wet
pretty
your
much all I
whistle
knew about
before
it.
The world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more. Says life's like a mystery drink. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's awful. But either way, you can't stop drinking till you're dead. Sure, but that's nowhere near as quick and easy. Who wants to stop to chew? Wants to raise a glass to you getting the world fixed up a bit. Respects how you always try to help, no matter that the world's fate is hard to swallow. Sees
That's
why
fair.
you joined up with the Myriad. They like a peaceful drink, just like you.
So can you get the boat early?
Something calm and soothing for your belly. But who cares about them? Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. The Glugmocker, Nimhimbibble, and his favorite radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all.
Oh, okay, so you have to go way out of your way or something
Without
to get
a
it.
drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportional to the quantity of syrup he swigs. That's why he's called Gulp. The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow.
Yeah,
The world
okay.
is still doomed, even if the sun goes up. Figures the real problem is finding something to drink. He wants you to know he has other interests too. He's the Surfipelago's self-proclaimed ornithologist, for example. There are other ways than a cold
All right.
drink to relieve stress, even in these dark times, and, fortunately for you, he can help. Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks. Squeezing them is a great way to relax.
I'll put a squeeze on you.
Says he's not sure you can. Physically, that is. There's no squeeze in the world able to counteract his expansiveness.
He is a big guy. Where'd my jet ski go?
The tree will wither, unless life on the...
You go around this, or do I have to go through the...
All ashore that's going ashore. Ah, see that e-waste? Always handy. Says they have a larger-than-life furry friend who made a terrible mistake. It wanted to take a bath to clean up. However, choosing a pool of grime slime to get the job done wasn't the brightest of ideas. Only a giant brush will make it clean. Figures the friend will know best, so find him first.
So helpful.
Claims you won't have to look too hard to find the gum brush. Once you do, get back to their friend fast. Just be sure to brush 'em good. Thinks a friend could have no better friend. Heroes make for the best stories. It's up to you if you want to be one.
I'm gonna be able to take myself seriously with this helmet.
The Quack Hollow. It's just lonely.
Guess a ladder would make this a lot easier. Ooh, another new puzzle. Hmm. don't understand. So...
There's not much.
Oh, I don't get the thing again. Cool. Oh, okay.
Locked, but good.
Oh.
Those are the kind of things you need. Someone has to end this plague before it's too late.
Interesting gun.
Make that blade sing.
Oh, that's ridiculous looking. I might actually try that out. fast.
You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Don't spare the jets.
Oh, sweet, you just jump? I should have done that sooner. It's way more fun.
That was fun? Who could stand against that? Itchy trigger finger. Well placed. It's time to do what's right, for certain values of right.
Can't believe there's no loot or anything here.
That'll teach him a lesson. Says the tribe Sifu sent them here to help defend against the rival tribe that's been terrorizing their village. Isn't sure how long the village will last if it continues. As if the plague ruining the land and destroying the crops wasn't enough to bring the village to its knees already. Heard that even simple things like puddle pops, surf salad, muffin grass and wild pips have become nearly impossible to grow. The Sifu asked you to help, and that's what you must do.
Fair enough.
Understands you have things to do.
Poor village. Putting together 2 more wood, apparently.
The oil claimed this land a long time ago.
Just like... No? Let's go. Seems like you should be able to chop down a tree.
Looks like some solid wood scrap there. Thinks the world seems smaller now it's spinning down the drain. They saw a Terra Globus a while back, a round world map. Something like that might do a traveler like you some good. Wants to know if that's a serious question.
Oh no, is he a
Says the
flat
Terra
earther?
Globus would be easier to find if you had it, right? A world map like the Terra Globus would be so useful for a wanderer like you. Most never wander out of their region, but you're ready to see the world. Thinks you're the right person for the globe.
Person?
New days always start with
Am I not a person?
Shopkeeper claims you won't be able to find... Says the place is in high demand, so no wonder you're eager to get down to business.
Got a bunch of stuff I can probably sell. Does he have... He doesn't even have guns. Does he have anything cool looking? Not really. Alright.
Back before the world was ending, they say they had hopes. Harder to come by now. Maybe a working ray lighter would brighten things up a bit. Depends on how you use it, though. Says it's a ray that lights. It's right there in the name.
Wow, so helpful.
Figures the ray lighter is too dangerous to leave lying around. You should grab it before someone else does. Otherwise, they might wind up on the ray lighter's wrong end. Says they'd love to see that happen.
Another side quest.
Has no doubt you've earned the trust and support of this village. Actions speak louder than words. You did good here. Is always willing to listen. You did good here.
Wish I was an upgrade because it's cool. Cowboy hat has 5% crit.
Hey, smarty.
Oh, that's sick. That's with rifles. Okay.
Goodbye to another night. More useful than ever.
Do I just go down this? Guess so. Alright. Guess you drowned. Sorry, pal. I guess I could have fast traveled back here. Didn't think of that.
That's enough quacks to sustain the Googlide flipper with infinite ammunition. Goop says he was there when the Porky Puff took Out-of-Date's leg, so this World Eater has made it personal. After that, Out-of-Date started using his head instead of his legs and came up with the plan on how to best make a stand against the World Eaters, and it wasn't by foot. That's how he got tasked with rebuilding the Googlide. He seems happy to talk. Says you shouldn't trust scientific wonders of the past. Didn't have much else to say, so no problem. He seems happy to talk. Seems surprised you have to go.
Oop.
Take this seriously, or it'll take you down. A wise investment. Lots of notices on the board for things that made sense in the days when the surf was a lot cleaner. Interesting to see what they cared about here. Wonder if any of it matters now. In the old days, this was a port for boats that went under the surf. They helped clog the surf into goo. Toxanol didn't do it on purpose, I don't think. Their machines made a mess, though, and they never cleaned up after themselves. You should be able to find a track here. Just need to keep your eyes open.
I really don't want to do that, though. Let's go kill a world eater.
Being over the waves beats being beneath them. Seeing you always brings them a toothy smile.
Oh, he's just like chilling on the beach? Alright. Well, that was disappointing.
Gun it and go. Oh, are you talking about the, like, face thing? This thing? I guess so? I don't know. Seems to hold up. Time to make something useful.
Yeah, that's what it is there. I'm not gonna be able to add anything else. Alright.
Don't you love that surf spray?
Free money. Sounds good to me.
Vroom, vroom.
Pretty toxic. I would say so. Speaking of toxic, we still need to try ridiculous bot lane stuff in League of Legends one of these days. Just play Malphite. I mean, sure. Why not? I don't see why he couldn't work in literally every position. Oh, I just thought of one actually. You did Malphite Senna. You could hide the Malphite in Senna Shroud, so they wouldn't even see the ult coming. I think we need to do that one for sure.
Broken boat over there? Looks like it still floats.
Found a resting. This doesn't look very resting to me. Kind of hard to use. Seems really strong when you do like that.
Smoked.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
Bullets everywhere.
Really got you. Get all of them?
Keep hold of that.
Really crappy pants. Great. Thanks.
At least there's no parade around for it to rain on. This one seems to be in good spirits, despite being left here for dead. Has heard that you have a sense of compassion and trusts it's in your nature to help those in need. Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience. It's only through your inner conflict you're held accountable for your actions.
No, say I'll help.
Is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without doing good for others.
The light shines on.
Better isn't the word I would use.
Right, not better. Best.
You're the worst.
The worst of being the worst, but just the best.
See that plastic scrap over there?
What is shooting at me?
The world is full of
Just like a-
secrets waiting to be uncovered. Don't overstep. Don't see that every day.
What did you break?
Nice addition. Even better for the goo.
How did you break your PS4? Big smash. The only option possible. Obviously. Trying to link console to YouTube when my phone started acting or screwing
It
up.
moves
And
like
now
a
PS4 is unable to connect to anything. Oh. Great. Can you like reset it or something? Alright, time for Porky Puff. It's over here first. Oop, I don't want to do that. Alright, no, I can't play any digital games. That's unfortunate. Porky Puff Palace. Let's go. Oh,
It's
he
the
is
Porky Puff
scary.
nibbling bug. It took quite a liking
Alright.
to the crunchy stuff after munching down out-of-date's leg.
So he's infinite health. Well, I touched him, but seems like he did a lot more damage than I did. Oh, is it just not close enough to do damage? Okay. Might need a further ranged gun. Oh wait, it's the bow that's the issue. No, it's not.
Hook the boom ball and tow it beneath the puff.
That makes sense. Huh. Why am I going so slow? Oh no, don't move. Stop it. He seems angry. Oh, he just left? Oh, no, he didn't. What is going on now? Oh, God.
Unleash the quacks. Ain't that cute? A two-bit playing with wax.
His movements are really unpredictable. I mean, they're predictable, but like the way he turns makes this very difficult. I'm clearly doing something wrong. Because I cannot get under him.
Can you feel it? It's the brisk wind of change. Don't let this opportunity slide.
I'm good. Jump right into that. Okay. Can't dodge at all. Use all my health packs. That was, not the cleanest kill. Barely did it.
He thanks you for dealing with another World Eater. You're halfway there. He's got word out of date spotted Looper Lupin and has a feeling your time has come. He hopes you're up for it. Even though you're good-hearted, you shouldn't miss this opportunity to confront the Predator. Just head back to the foot of the tree. Fingers crossed Looper Lupin will stay put until you're there. Feels dank down below the dirt. Out of Date says the time has come for you to reconcile with your past.
Miami.
Looper Lupin is still staying in the camp where he was brought up. He hopes you'll find the answers you are looking for there.
Miami.
Even though darkness is a part of your nature, he suggests you try to keep your cool, as the best fighter is never angry.
Iboda Kilmok. Miami.
He'll point you in the right direction, but the rest is up to you. This part of the journey is one you'll have to do on your own. Looper Lupin's camp has always been there, hidden deep inside the mountains. Out of Date hopes you'll find your way and the answers you were looking for once you're there. He knows he said it before, but the time has come to put an end to the Lupin's reign of terror. You should get over there. Come face to face with destiny. It's going to be you against the Lupin. No rules.
Interesting.
He's happy to help. Says you'll see each other later.